Happy Monday. I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this November 17th, 2025. Hopefully you had a great weekend and you're ready to get into that last full work week leading up to next week's Thanksgiving holiday. Hard to believe that Turkey Day is quickly approaching. We begin today with news over the past weekend as protesters were out and about in McCook over the weekend expressing their concerns and values about Immigration Customs Enforcement, or ICE, in Nebraska. The news that the former McCook Work Ethic Camp facility would be transformed into a detention center broke out in August. ICE detainees have since arrived at the facility, doing so as earlier this month. A group of Nebraska Voices organized the protest just a couple blocks away from this facility with the community members, including some from Lincoln, who participated in that protest again over the past weekend at the McCook ICE Detention Facility. Back into the community of North Platte, Nebraska is joining a crucial statewide effort to reduce tobacco use, recognizing it as a leading cause of preventable death and disease. North Platte Mayor Brandon Kelleher has proclaimed November 16th through the 22nd as Quit Tobacco Week in the North Platte community. This local action aligns with Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen's statewide proclamation, focusing on resources and assistance across Nebraska to support residents in becoming fully tobacco-free.
And now, therefore, I, Brandon A. Kelleher, as mayor of North Platte, invite the citizens of this great community to join me in the commitment to the Nebraska Quit Tobacco Week from November 16th through November 22nd, 2025, and the Great American Smokeout on November 20th.
More in national news here. The Washington State Health Department reported Friday a resident had been hospitalized with bird flu. It's the first reported case of bird flu in a human in the U.S. in 9 months. Officials say that the patient was infected with a strain of the virus that hasn't been seen in humans before. It's unknown how the patient's age is and their condition, as health leaders are trying to contact people who have been in close contact with the man to check in on them for symptoms. Lastly, today in national news, we could begin to see some price jumps at the post office next year. In a move to keep the agency competitive, the Board of Governors approved increases across mail, Priority Mail Express, Ground Advantage, and Parcel Select as well, with Priority Mail rising about 6.6% to be exact, and a Ground Advantage going up about 7.8%. Prices for regular mailing services, including the first class stamp, will stay at about the same. On the heels of record warm conditions reported late last week throughout the region, we have a little bit of cooler temperatures for us here this week. Temperatures today approaching the low 60s, I guess we should say today, as the North Platte National Weather Service office reports a storm system moves through the area today, leading to scattered rain possibilities across portions of mainly northern Nebraska. A slight chance of some of it today in the North Platte community. Light accumulations are possible north of Highway 2 before the storm system exits the area. Temperatures tomorrow are going to be in the mid-50s on the heel of those temperatures moving, potential storm conditions moving into the region. Back into the upper to mid-60s on Wednesday, mid-50s on Thursday, cooling off a little bit on Friday, but then Penn State game day Saturday, temperatures rebounding to the upper 50s.